Hi Zoeb, welcome to C2X forum. We'll start with your intro.
Okay, so hi, I'm Zoeb Sadriwala. I belong to Neemuch, Madhya Pradesh. I'm a mechanical engineering graduate from SGS ITS Indore. Post that, I worked with Asian Paints for about 2 years, and then I interned with Procter & Gamble.
Alright, if you could shed some light on your project outline.
Okay, so basically P&G came to NITIE for mainly 2 internship roles. One was for the supply chain domain, which we usually call as product supply intern, and then the next was the IT intern. So I was a part of the product supply intern team. So broad, if I say my project was the capital cost reduction of the construction buildings. So by construction of facility buildings, I mean the buildings which P&G construct for as a part of their capital expansion or as a part of their new projects expansion.
Okay. Project challenges that you faced during the internship.
Okay, so it's quite a typical question. So I won't be able to summarize it in just few words, but I will try my best. So there were a lot of challenges. So the first challenge begin at the phase when you are getting a particular project. So usually we, as we come down from NITIE and we have just begin our, I would say, MBA journey, and then we go to the summer intern. So we are in a particular list or a particular phenomena that the projects on which we would get may be related to our core supply chain domain, but that's not the case. So there are plethora of projects which you can get, and mine was once among them. So if I say my project was its core was related to the civil engineering and project management. So the first thing when I got my project, I was completely blank how to do it, but then it proceeded in a way. Usually the way came out by reaching out to people and by summarizing on what my focus should be on completing the particular task.
Support from senior leadership which you have received.
Okay, so this is the most important part. So the project on which I was working, I had no idea how to get it on, because since my background is also from a mechanical side and I don't know about several things. But the support which I get from the, I would say, the senior leadership, from our fellow interns, from our, I would just quote it down, from our NITIE alum is humongous. I have reached out to people who are not only from India, but who are from Hungary, from Germany, from US, even from Bangladesh and Pakistan. Some of our alums are there, and they gave me a particular insight on how to take on the project, because since on past they have worked on similar project for the same or the similar industries, and their experience made a huge impact on my project. So I just collaborated all of their individual points, and I just merge it up to come up with my new idea which I can combine with it. So I would say without the help of senior leadership, without the help of our NITIE alums, it won't have been possible to come out with a particular feasible solution.
Yeah, that's nice. X factor that led to your PPO conversion.
X factor. Okay, so the X factor which I particularly feel is just reaching out to people. Reach out to as many as people which you can reach. You don't know who can give you what particular insight. So be it from a junior level or be it a subordinate level to the highest level to which you can reach out. So I feel that reaching out to people for me worked out very well, and this was my X factor for conversion to PPO.
The technical prerequisites one should know before the start of internship.
Okay, so as far as my project was concerned, I did not even open a single Excel sheet to work on it. So, but anyways, as part of a technical prerequisite, one may go through some usual softwares which one can use, like I would say get a hands on some advanced Excel techniques, VBA if possible, and just have a bit knowledge of what software does what thing. So if you are having a, I would say, outer skeletal of using a particular software, say Python, R, and if you know what this software is capable to do, then that's more than enough. So there are no I would say in-depth requisites required, but just have a outer broad spectrum of what the software particular can do.
Key takeaways from your internship at P&G.
Okay, so the first key takeaway is whenever you are getting a project, never get disappointed. You never know how it can work out. So just trust yourself, have a confidence on yourself, reach out to as many as people. That's the, I would say, X factor which I would again like to quote it. reach out to as many as people with whom you can reach out for your internship phase. Even if they are in your organization, they are out of your organization, even if your colleagues who have somewhere worked in their career on that particular thing, just reach out to them. So this was my key takeaway. In short, never get disappointed. The project goes on, and have a trust and confidence on yourself.
Your PPO reaction and the first person to whom you have shared this news with.
Okay, so the PPO reaction was, oh, हो गया. मतलब exactly, actually I was not expecting कि PPO का result आएगा, because my mid review went fair. However, my end review was good, and I thought, let's see how it works out. So when I get the result कि PNG में हो गया, so I was quite amazed, like वो reaction ही था, अभी तो वो मैं express नहीं कर पाऊँगा कैमरा में, but it was like great. Then the first person to whom I communicated was my elder brother. So and the reason is, like, while I was interning, there were a phase when I was at my down. So sometimes, like, you schedule a meet, you are not able to meet with a particular person, and your full day you are preparing for that meet and you are not able to meet it. So when the day ends, you are thinking, अरे यार आज का दिन तो पूरा waste हुआ, and then you suddenly feel a bit low, how the things are going on. And while I was at my home, so since it was the second wave was at its peak, and I was with my family, and my brother was there, who was giving me a continuous moral support. So he was the first person whom to I reach out.
Advice to budding interns.
Okay, so as you have gone through the video, so the first thing is reach out to as many as people possible, because that's the first thing which would make an impact on yourself. Have a confidence on yourself. There would be a times when you would feel very low, and it's quite obvious. Everyone will feel it, because it's an internship phase. So it's not that while you start interning, then on the first day itself you would get a lot of work, you will get a lot of interaction. It's a, I would say, slow process. So just trust yourself, have a confidence on yourself, and reach out to people, because things obviously or gradually works out. So have a confidence on yourself, and fingers crossed if you are able to convert it.
Yeah. Thank you, Zoeb from C2X Forum, and for your time and valuable insight.
Yeah, thank you.